aggressor and swipes at me until I pet it.
Is it more like a reach out?
It's just like a.
Okay. Wait, I should make sure.
Like, Bill, you taking fucking swipes at me?
You want to go, bro? All right, my mic is on. How can you hear me? You got Lev's dog? Lev's dog. Oh wait, should I fire up Twitch on here? Good. All right, man. I'm ready to go if you are. All right, man. I'm ready to go if you are.
No. Let me see if I'm good. Am I good? Am I good? Am I good? Am I good? We've done it.
You are good. We've done
Oh God, it's so stuck in my head. I can't.
Oh, Flacco fumbled. That's going back. Yep. Oof.
The deal
Oof.
is sealed.
Oh, it was by Reggie Ragland.
Reggie, I can't have wife because my wife's on the Ragland.
Nice.
Did you see BoJack Horseman?
All of it, or
Enough to know that when I say that newscaster whale, that alliteration, that uses alliteration.
Keith Olbermann.
I wish that there were a football commentator that spoke in alliterations like that whale. I think that would be fun.
it was called what's his face, Dennis Miller on Monday Night Football,
Oh man,
and everybody hated it.
It's because Dennis Miller's an idiot.
He's like Methuselah, the first battle of Antietam, like blah, blah, blah. And everyone's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. He talked in a lot of things, Emily, and nobody knew anything that what he was talking about the whole
True.
time. This girl's been on a lot of commercials, and she's good looking.
Yeah, it looks like she's got some cans.
Got some what?
Cans.
Boobs. He's done it.
All right, I'm slowly opening this, so let's start this thing.
I'm just opening my
Also,
notes.
because we're on track right now to finish by 9:30, and that's amazing. We might be able to get to bed before by 10:30, Jesse.
Well, I won't be, but you might.
Why not?
I got stuff to do.
You shouldn't have to do too much with this.
It takes me hours.
Oh, it should not.
It takes me hours, bro. I don't usually get to bed about until like midnight.
Jesus, man.
Sometimes I drink too much and I pass out on this couch.
Well, we could start podcasting, so you know you're going to be done earlier. Bitch.
I'll find a way. Nature always finds a way. All right, let's go. Yeah. Oh, man. That was an adventure. Where is it? I didn't see it. Oh, he's like, oh, man, my angler, man. Oh.
Mango.
Ah, that's where I found it. The ankle connection.
Oh, man, it comes out slinging. What do you...
Oh!
Whoa!
Wow. That was too ridiculous.
That was like an accident.
It felt like an accident. It looked like he
I know.
looked up and then
like he fell. Yeah. Oh,
no, that was
man.
just money.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. He brought it in and it was super clean. Holy cow. And he rolled so that he landed inbounds even, right? Like, man. Now, two receptions for 50 yards. He's got a 25-yard average. All right. Oh, that screwed his average up.
You ready? Because it's only because I have my thumb on this cork and I don't want it to pop off.
Oh. Okay, test quick.
Testing.
Okay,
I am
great.
testing.
I'm doing intro right. Meow. Juice with your hosts, Nick and Jesse.
Hey, Juice Nation, what's going on?
Hey, everybody.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, everyone.
Jesse, how are you, man?
Hey, Nick.
Sweet. Emily is also in with us.
Emily.
Bill's on the floor. And we've got tall bottles of liquid.
Yeah, we got booze.
Yes, I have champagne.
Nick, how you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good. Nick is fresh back from a vacation in Seattle.
Yeah,
Washington.
that was so much fun.
What was your favorite part, Nick?
All the legal marijuana, Jesse.
Ah.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
Hey, it's legal.
Yeah, it was legal. And I took advantage.
You can't do that stuff here, so
no.
you might as well you do it while it's legal.
And the fact that we climbed 5 to 6 miles up a mountain, had lunch on a mountain, like on a mountain top,
on a mountain.
and then walked back down. There was a couple moments where I was fucking terrified because there was like snow and ice, and I am normally a clumsy fucker, and I was terrified that I was going to slip and fall to my death.
Emily ate shit.
Yeah, Emily fell, and we were walking down from the top of the mountain, and she like starts to walk from the top of the mountain down, takes a step, falls right on her ass. Luckily, she's got a voluptuous derriere, so she bounced, and she was
Much
protected.
like all the quarters.
she's
You know?
yeah,
That saying.
Yeah.
Bounce a quarter out.
she skinned some of her hand, but we're good, man. It was good. It was a good damn time. Like we had nothing but really good weather. The flights kind of sucked, but that's because I hate flying.
Yeah.
But they weren't bad. I watched on the way back yesterday. Sunday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday. On the way back Tuesday, when we came back Tuesday, I watched the Pet Cemetery remake on the airport on the
2019?
flight back. Yeah,
Or 2018.
it wasn't that great.
Yeah, well.
But now I've got champagne and I'm excited and I'm going to open it.
What kind of champagne is that?
I'm glad you asked, Jesse. So I decided to I went against the norm. I didn't get Bellator because I wanted to get something that was a little nicer.
Well, I have something different.
Yeah, so I figured let's get champagne, but it's called Freixenet.
Is that how you pronounce that?
Frenet, Freixenet.
I've never known how to pronounce that.
Cordon Negro. I can't keep talking about this.
That sounds...
Extra dry is champagne.
Ooh, extra dry. Ugh,
Yeah.
I can't handle it because it grits your teeth and it's like...
Is it gonna be that bad?
Oh, probably.
I was
It's
just
extra
got that
dry.
because I was afraid it was gonna be too sweet.
Swap. Ugh. I like mine. Whoa, that was weird. It almost felt like... It almost seemed like you weren't ready for it.
I was not. It came out a little quickly.
Read something off of that bitch bottle.
I will. I will. Em's also gonna drink some
Hey, yo.
because I started with 3 whiskeys before I showed up. Freixenet, whatever it's called, pronounced Freshenet.
Freshenet.
Extra dry reveals subtle peach and a candied, whatever. Oh, a candied citrus with whispers of sweetness.
Don't get too fancy with it.
Don't try to church it up, son.
Oh, fantastic.
Do you want some before I start drinking it straight out the bot?
Straight out the butt.
Smells pretty good. Yeah, you should probably pour it in. I honestly bought it because I really like the presentation. The bottle's cool. Oh, and that's a dangerous pour.
Whoa.
Cortland Sutton is lighting the Chiefs defense up on this drive.
Yeah. Indeed.
.com.
He's been pretty good lately.
Yeah.
So,
Jesse, what are you drinking?
California Ritz Moscato, $5 wine from Target. I'm excited. Purveyors of fine California wines. Vintage 2017, 10% alcohol by volume. The best ingredients for a good life are simple. Good food, good friends, and good wine. Crafted from premium grapes grown under the warm California sun, our Moscato's delicate aromas and creamy peach and melon flavors make every day feel a little more special.
Oh.
Pairs perfectly with sweet, freshly picked berries.
Oh.
Enjoy pure vineyard-to-table goodness in every sip.
It kind of sounds good. What's the alcohol by volume?
10 by volume.
Nice. Hey.
Yours is 11, right?
Mine's 11.5. Before we tink on that, is there a sponsor of your wine?
Yeah, in fact, I think this wine is ready. Let's go very well. Fantastic.
Sometimes I wonder if there's a silence before we actually start talking.
There is
Oh,
a little
okay.
bit, but I'll probably edit that out so it's like
Yeah. Okay. Good.
I used to be able to like watch it and just like pick right when it was gonna end.
we need a soundboard. Dinkies.
Thanks. We need a soundboard and a mixer so that we can like listen to it and
Yeah.
stuff. Oh.
Oh, and then we can get like cue sound effects and cues and stuff, and like we can have farts and like. laugh.
Oh, wow, that's not bad.
Holy shit! That filled.
That's because it's champagne. It's the bub.
That was. Yeah.
This is not bubbly at all. So this is
This
gonna
stung
go
the
down.
piss out of my tongue. You said that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Good,
Wanna
man.
try it?
No,
No.
I got enough of a
Oh,
challenge
no.
with this thing.
I think it's pretty good.
Bitchin'.
Oh yeah, that and I was just sick. It's probably not a good thing too.
Oh yeah. Glad you're feeling better.
Yeah,
We were on a podcast last night, but Jesse was sick. Oh, Brandon.
Brandon
Uh,
McManus is not here tonight.
Yeah, McManus.
because we
went
just
on-
watched him shank a goddamn field goal
45-yarder.
right on cue.
Oh man. Hey, so he's not here. So do we still do the Brandon Man of the Hour?
Yeah,
He
luckily
can't be here to shame us or to make us cringe or make you hide your children.
No, but I'll play the theme song anyway. Luckily, I recorded it. Usually, he does it live on the spot, but it was recorded last time, so I'll just play last week's.
Okay.
Here we go.
It's the Brandon McManus Man of the Hour with me, Brandon McManus.
I beg to differ. Emily claims that we can't chug wine, but we chug wine every time we have wine, and then it makes us belch, which is, I think, part of our charms. Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask you an important question.
Yeah.
How many pierogies can you fit in that mouth?
Yes. There were 3 different occasions in Seattle that I just started thinking to myself, how many pierogies can I fit in my mouth? How many pierogies can I fit in my mouth? Oh, man. It was great. I, at one point, wanted to call you and just start with that, but I didn't.
So a guy I work with was at a bachelor party over the weekend, and he's like, "Yeah, I know a buddy who listens to like podcasts." I'm like, "Oh yeah, what kind of podcasts do you listen to?" He's like, "Oh, mostly like fantasy football and football podcasts and stuff." And he's like, "Well, I got one for you." and he during this bachelor party, they started playing our last episode, and he's like, "Yeah, my buddy kept saying something like, it took you like probably 15 minutes of the podcast to even start talking about football." And he said you kept talking about pierogies fitting in your mouth or something. And I just busted out laughing. It was fantastic.
How many pierogies can you fit in your mouth, guys?
How many pierogies can you fit in that mouth? So I guess
I wonder if we have the same.
we did Skullberry wine, but it didn't. That was because of Vikings wine. I'll get into it later. What?
I bet we have the. I wonder if we have the same Brandon Man of the Hour.
I doubt it.
Okay.
You should talk about it.
I honestly didn't think I should pick this person.
Oh, okay. You should go then. Who's your Brandon Man of the Hour?
My Brandon Man of the Hour is Sam Darnold.
Oh, fuck you.
Exactly.
Fuck you.
Exactly. I didn't do this because of you.
Patrick Mahomes, by the way, has been ruled out the rest of the game.
Ooh, that's not good.
Okay, anyway, continue, you bitch.
Oh, someone's got to have this live in case Michael asks us any questions. Do you have Twitch up?
I have Twitch up.
Okay, good. But yeah, no. I mean, I just did it because
If anyone's watching us, let us know what you're drinking.
yeah, for sure.
Sorry, Jesse.
Because what a turnaround! Like,
No,
just
I get
one
it.
player made the difference in that
I
on that team. Also, I think that it was really hard for other in the Cowboys' defense, it was probably really hard to plan for that game defensively because you don't know what the offense is going to look like.
You don't need
at the
to make
beginning
excuses.
with the Sam Darnold because it was a completely different team with Sam Darnold starting.
I know.
And they looked good actually.
They did.
Like he had 338 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. But it just showed how important he is to that team.
It's one of those things though. Oh, Mike's on. And he's
Heyo.
drinking a Blue Moon.
Nice.
nice.
Cheers, Mike.
Yeah, buddy. Buddy.
Was that like
I can't figure out if people should be impressed with the Jets offense or concerned for the Cowboys defense because the Cowboys defense has not been able to stop jack shit.
it's a column A, column B kind of situation? I wouldn't necessarily be excited about the Jets offense.
Yeah.
But the only reason I picked it is because it was like one of the only games I actually got to watch because I was hanging out with my son like all day, during the morning, and then I watched the late game, and it was that game, and I was just like, I was enthralled with it. It was crazy.
We found I wanted to find a bar in Seattle and I wanted to watch the game. I was like, okay, let's just find a sports bar. And I found a popular, for Seattle, like a decent sports bar where we were. We went there and there were, I'd probably say at least a dozen Cowboys fans. Like
There's Cowboys fans everywhere.
There were like every monitor in the, let's say that there were 12 to 14 monitors in this place. 8 to 10 of these monitors had the Cowboys game on. So like we picked the right bar for it, but we left probably by halftime because like it was not going well, and the fans who were watching the games there were getting were drunk and being like the dickhole Cowboys fans that people don't like, and I don't even like those Cowboys fans. Like I don't like I understand. I get upset at games. It's true. But like in public, to get us as upset as some of these people do over a football game that it's just like it's a TV show. Like there's really no sense in it.
Sports is reality TV.
Well, yeah, I guess, and you get people who fucking bet on it. So
Yeah, they get, but like, so I have like Plaster, right, hates Vikings because he says every Vikings fan that he knows is a complete D-bag. And I've never, like, I mean, there's an obvious one I'm sure he thinks of, but like, I've never run into somebody who was like watched a game and was just an asshole like I've seen almost every Packers fan that I've been around.
Phillies fans, fans.
I don't know. Well, Philly
I would
fans
agree
in
with you.
Philly.
Packers fans are dicks.
Because like I was at the reason why I don't watch
Patriots fans, except for Alicia.
I've never run into that. Like the reason why I don't watch games in sports bars anymore is because there's too many different, like, okay, so the Packers, the last time I went, the Packers were playing the Rams and the Rams sucked. That's back when the Rams sucked balls. And it was when Brett Favre was the
Hey, Brad. Hey, Brad.
Brand's home.
Hey, Brad.
Hey, Brand.
Hey, Brad.
Look at Brand's new shoes. They're very fancy.
Oh, neat. Brand. Nice.
did.
I saw your
Escalator.
Facebook post, and I also
Many
wanted to say nice job. You've been looking svelte lately. I mean, not. Oh, nice.
She did. I
Kinda
was
like,
there.
it's almost like I'm hitting on your wife, but I'm not, Jesse.
Stop it, Brand. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, Jesse says it's pretty good. Brian asked if she can try the wine. I've also got this bottle of champagne here, if you want any.
Fresh.
I bought it because the bottle is sweet. Guys, I buy most of my alcohol based on the bottle.
I should have bought like 7 bottles of this.
It's good?
Only $5.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would have been $35.
It's how does it rank for, have you had like Aldi / Trader Joe wine?
I have not.
Yeah. Their $3 wine is good.
But it's not. They don't have Moscato $3 check. That's No, it used to be $2 Chuck. Now it's $3.
No, yeah, I think you're right. Nice. Brandon just said that their old neighbor just had a band, $2 Chuck, that they just moved.
Yeah, they did. Just moved.
We should just like figure out a way to mic the whole basement.
Well, we could have that puck. Just put the puck out.
could
all the
have.
time.
Fuck, you're gonna die. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Jamie and Billy. Oh.
Don't smell his butt.
Um.
Oh, now they're gonna fight.
Oh, Mike said our audio is suddenly choppy.
You kidding me?
Mm-mm. Mike, let us know if that changes. I guess I could unmute and find out.
Hello. Oh yeah, it's choppy all over the place. It's choppy in the record. It's choppy.
Record.
You're the record.
I'm already
Hello?
full.
Hey, I fixed it.
Hey,
I fixed it. I
well, it's
fixed
still
it.
choppy.
It's gonna
Mike
be.
said.
No, it won't because it's delayed by like a minute.
Oh man!
Oh.
Flacco keeps throwing in triple coverage.
Well, Fant can't catch a cold. Michael, let me know when it's good again
that
because I
one's
think it's
better.
good.
Oh,
again.
Mike says better.
See, all I had to do was shut something and turn something back on. I hope we didn't lose a lot.
Okay,
crap.
so anyway, are you done talking about Sam Darnold?
Yes.
Cool. Pretty much already ruined my man of the hour. My man of the hour is Stefan Teflon Diggs.
Oh, Teflon.
Teflon
Because nothing
Diggs.
sticks to him except for the ball.
You pretty much the reason why I chose him is because we found out you get the man the ball. This is what happens. Like you
Uh-huh.
get results. He had 167 yards on 7 receptions and 3 touchdowns.
Well, he made that. I think it was a like a rookie DB or something. He made that
Made him look
that
like a
DB
bitch.
look like a bitch. He
Yeah.
was beating him like he had him like 3 yards like gap in between him. He's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna run past you. See ya, Teflon Diggs. Eat a dick." That's what he was like. He had career numbers. It was awesome. Like that's the thing. Like that's the thing when you have like a dual threat thing. Like if Thielen can't get that open. By the way, he also like didn't do badly. I think he also caught a touchdown pass if I remember right. I can't remember. But just like, oh, we'll cover Thielen. Oh, what's that? Diggs is also great. Fine. Oops, can't do that.
Yeah, man, it's like since people thought he was going to get traded and everybody talking about how crazy shitty Kirk Cousins is, they've just decided to be like, well, Cousins, throw the piss out of it. Fuck it. Let's get the ball to your wide receivers.
This is something that I wanted to talk about because this is also a trend with Kirk Cousins. You know, like you like that is because he was getting roasted for being a bad quarterback, and he had a great game. And so now he got roasted. His back was against the wall. He's had 2 good games. Now, if
Who do you guys play this week?
the Lions, it's a big game.
Ooh.
So if he starts to suck balls again, then we'll know that that's just the way he operates. He
Saw
tries
that.
to, yeah. Fuck. Oh wait, no. Okay, the outer 2 can eat a dick, but
I'm kind of sour on the Cowboys right now.
oh,
And obviously the Saints. I like Teddy.
Teddy's great.
We're talking about a screen grab that's on the...
It went Waddles, and it was Teddy Bridgewater, who's fun. Dak Prescott, who Nick hates right now.
I don't hate...
And Sam Darnold.
I do like every time the Cowboys lose a game, I do see Dak's price tag going down. So that's at least a little consolation.
Yeah,
so.
that's true. But don't you think he'll just be like, no, I still want that money?
And then they should just go out and try to
Get Flacco?
and trade for Teddy Bridgewater.
Watch him trade for Cam Newton or something.
No, I want Bridgewater.
Bridgewater, I want to see where he gets stepped on. It didn't look
I don't understand where Mahomes got injured.
like
that.
it must have happened after that.
What? Oh man, what if it was a non-contact injury?
Well, they better get him to the hospital before he loses his leg.
I mean, he's walking fine. Just give him some ketchup; he'll be fine.
He's got for free for life.
So those are our man of the hours. What's next? What's next?
I was still talking about Kirk
Diggs?
Cousins
Oh,
Kirk Cousins, like, we'll see if he keeps playing at this level, then fuck yeah, like the Vikings are going to be dangerous as hell.
Yeah.
But if he reverts back to his, I would say, quote unquote normal self, then he'll be great for a couple games just to be like, oh, he's back, and then he'll be like mediocre again, and they'll be like, oh, he'll fly under the radar, and then he'll just start to really suck, and they'll be like, oh, he sucks again, and then maybe he'll come back. It's like he's got this like trend. It's this rolling like thing. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Dude, since you play the Lions, I think it's only fitting to mention the fact that the Lions got fucked on Monday.
Oh yeah,
Like, the refs might as well have been wearing Packers jerseys or Packers fans shirts.
Did you see the billboard?
I did.
There's a billboard outside of Detroit somewhere that there's multiple ones from what
Mm-hmm.
I understand that just show a blue background and they show a picture of a ref and he's like doing what is he like is it
That was
legal
like a
hands to the
thumbs-
face or was it holding or
yeah.
he's doing some like ref move, like to call a penalty and he's got a cheese head on.
There were two illegal hands to the face. The first that Trey Flowers had ever been called for.
Yeah, the first two.
And both were perfectly legal on the jersey,
Yep.
on the pads.
Yep.
And like the first one saved them and got them a new set of downs, and the second one put them in easily like chip shot field goal position to win the game.
They won the game. They were blowing all of their timeouts so that they could have a chance to get the ball back. They got a first down. They were able to run time, and then that was it. That was the end of the game.
Yeah. Oh man. This is each year the officiating has been getting worse.
Not to mention, this is the second time that this season that the refs have helped out the Packers to win a game. There was
That's not
blown calls in the
surprising.
Lions game. There was like all those PI calls in Minneapolis where like the pick play for Dalvin Cook took away a touchdown when we were trying to make a comeback. There was a TD that was taken away from them in when they played the Broncos. The TD was taken away from the Broncos during that game, like for like questionable calls. It's just like
I think
tinfoil hat time.
Yeah, no.
This is part of my
this is
theory.
where we
Did I
need-
say
this? Is where
this?
we need to. Yeah, this is where we need to put on
I
our
don't.
tinfoil
I don't know
hats.
if I've already said this.
That
tinfoil
the
hat
windmill.
theory.
Oh, sorry. Before we get into this,
Yeah.
windmill. Alicia, a listener and a longtime friend,
Part of the Juice League.
and
Fancy
and
football.
like and sister. And she came up with this idea that we should do a like a conspiracy theory section. It's
Yep.
like a tinfoil hat area
Yep.
where we should actually wear tinfoil hats. We haven't had a chance to make those, but we're gonna start that right now. And Jesse,
I don't know.
I
have
agree
said,
with
I feel,
you.
Have I said this already? Because I had it
That's
like, after the Minnesota game. I had this theory, and now I think it's coming true.
I'm sure we have, but let it flow, brother.
So
Go.
here's my tinfoil hat theory. The NFL is rigging games for Green Bay to get them to the Super Bowl for the NFL's 100th season. That's my tinfoil hat season. I thought they were actually doing the same thing with the Bears as well, but they might be still, but they're definitely doing it for Green Bay. Like they
Yeah.
want to get their oldest teams in the Super Bowl. like,
Yeah.
for the 100th anniversary.
Green Bay makes sense. And who would be the Steelers?
Well, I think the Patriots. They're just
Patriots
just
are
letting the Patriots do it themselves.
It's because they are the best team in the AFC.
Yeah, there's nothing you could do about that.
Right now, the best team in the NFC, based on the record, are the Niners. Who saw that one coming?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But the NFL is doing everything they can to make sure that Green Bay gets in the Super Bowl.
I would agree with that. I hate Aaron Rodgers, man.
It's just starting to get a little bit ridiculous. Like, there's got to be a way that like there's just an eye in the sky watching all the same stuff that we can see, because from home we can see all of this stuff.
Yeah.
and the plays
But
aren't.
can't they challenge these?
The plays aren't going in. The only thing they need to do is have a direct connection to New York and say like,
They do.
Hey, stop that. Look, you guys blew that call. Like, overturn it.
Yeah.
Like, they should be able to, like, when there's shit like that happens that decides games, they should be able to stop it. Like, there doesn't have to be like let's look at it 40 times for 2 minutes. It's like, we saw it. We
Yeah.
saw it immediately. Like, we saw it as like viewers from home. So even if like the guys in the New York like officiating hub are just watching the TV, watching the regular TV like broadcast of it, they could see it plainly. Now there's a thing where like maybe people would like start hurrying up to the line and going, like so that they can't challenge it. But like they should have been able to call down and be like, "Stop, you guys fucked that call up, redo it."
Yeah.
And here's how you did it. They don't need to see it. They just need to have someone from New York say like, "No, this is what it was. It was not that." Like call it off, go back, and do it over.
But I thought coaches could challenge
They can't challenge everything.
penalties.
Not everything.
What penalties can they challenge?
pass
Is it only
interference.
PI? Oh, okay. Man, that's fucked up. Like,
Because that's the new thing. Like,
I've noticed that like Goodell and nobody from the NFL has come out and said that they fucked that up.
what?
That
Yeah, they did.
They did?
The NFL said the officiating like head or whatever came out and said that they screwed up that
Oh,
second
good.
hands to the face call. They
At
didn't say
least
anything
they-
about the first one.
At least they admitted it then.
They said they screwed up that second one though. That's what I'm saying though. If they got someone in New York watching it anyway, they should be able to stop it.
This is the second. Sorry, we've watched 2 commercials during this football game that have me like excited and like it's funny because like this one was a Toyota or Honda commercial about 2 people banging in the back, like
Oh, and
talking about how
yeah,
the
yeah.
comfort of the car so they could bang in the back seat while it's getting in the car wash.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And then the other one was about a hungover father drinking his kid's Pedialyte to help with the hangover.
And his
both
kid
are
comes
solid
down.
advertising
His kid comes down and
campaigns.
is like, "Daddy, that's mine," and he's like, "Fuck yeah."
Yes, it was great. Advertising at
paraphrasing.
its finest, people.
Lay off, I'm starving. God, these fries are good. That's it. SNL skit for you. Mike, how's the sound?
Yeah. I yawned.
This is riveting stuff. Groundbreaking. Where's my Emmy? Where's my podcast equivalent of an Emmy?
Apparently, Patrick Mahomes needed to have his kneecap popped back into place
Ooh.
before leaving the game.
See, that makes more sense. That's why we didn't see anything with his ankle. He must have just twisted the piss out of his
He'll be back next week.
knee. This is a weird. Look at the where are they? Because they got people in the front row wearing, carrying a San Francisco 49ers.
They're probably there. It's just multiple
There's
like
Giants and Packers fans, and they must be in New York, right? I thought they were always in the city, though.
I thought they were too.
So they should be in.
They should be in
Kansas City?
Denver.
Oh, Denver. Where's Jeff? That's not Jeff. I don't see him. Where's
Jeff. Oh,
Jeff of?
yeah. Is he there?
He should be. Hey, where's he at? He should be super drunk. Look for the super drunk guy. Is that him back there? Oh, he's wearing a suit and tie, not him. He should be wearing a Vikings hat. Oh, is he that little baby? Is that him? Is that him? That little baby getting hold up?
Mike just asked what my theory is.
That his baby?
And I'm not really sure anymore. I just always have this theory that that the NFL wants Aaron Rodgers in the Super Bowl. I had the same theory last year and the year before.
He is.
For some reason, Aaron Rodgers is. Everybody's like, "Who's the greatest quarterback in the NFL?" Like, everybody's always thinking Aaron Rodgers, and I don't understand why. No, agreed. Tom Brady is the best quarterback in the he is the greatest quarterback of all time. Tom Brady.
I absolutely almost lost my shit. I
Do
probably
you think
did.
it's Fran Tarkenton?
No. What? No, I almost probably lost my shit. I probably did lose my shit last year when they were having remember when the debate came out, like whether Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady were the best of
Yeah.
all time? I was losing my
Like, who was the
shit.
GOAT? And like, it's easily Tom Brady. Easily.
I was so mad.
I don't understand what spell Aaron Rodgers put over the world. Excuse me, but this fucking podcast has your number, pal. You bitch.
I do feel bad that we alienate Green Bay fans a bit.
A little bit. I think Mike's a Packers fan, and we
Mike's
haven't
a
alienated
Packers fan.
him.
No, well, we do by the talk that we talk.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Mike, we should talk about the trade that happened between Michael and I in the Pro Football Juice League.
Yes.
Okay. The trade is what the fuck? I traded him DeAndre Hopkins and Frank Gore I had this written down, but it's not in my notes right now, so I have to do it off the top of my head. And he gave me Leonard Fournette and Emmanuel Sanders.
Okay. It's not a bad trade.
I think it worked out for both of us because I needed a running back. I needed a solid running back one, and he needed another wide receiver.
Yeah, and Devin Singletary's coming back this week, but we don't really know if he's injury prone or not.
Well, injury prone or not, I think they'll still use Gore.
Yeah, Frank Gore's been running too well
Yeah,
to
you
not run him. Like,
Right.
Again, he's also old enough where he's going to retire any day, any year now, so they're just going to run the piss out of him.
Yeah,
What the
exactly.
fuck is this? What are we watching? What is this?
It's
trailer
called
for?
Tuft and Needle.
Is this like a parody thing?
I would assume it is, yes, a parody thing.
Oh, yeah, this definitely looks like a parody thing now.
Oh, it's a website. So,
What the fuck is that? It's an Amazon thing.
Tuft and Needle. I don't know. So, Emily, I forgot completely what I was saying.
Oh wait, I'll be Emily. The Mike
Mike
Bain.
trade, yeah, it was even for both of us. I think I needed that. Oh, we're talking about Gore. Oh, have you seen the new Gridiron Heights? Do you watch Gridiron Heights?
No,
Why don't you watch it?
I do, but I don't. Okay, so whenever I'm on, I get on. I don't have a ton of. I have some downtime at work, but when I do have downtime at work, I look at Bleacher Report. But we have an
It's
incredibly
on Bleacher
open.
Report.
I know, but we have an incredibly open office situation, and I feel bad watching videos. So I can't watch it. But then when I get home, I don't usually
It's
look
like
at a computer.
30 seconds long.
I know.
Do it
Bitch,
over your-
I know
do
I
it over
haven't
your
had a
lunch
chance to do it.
break.
No, when I go home over my lunch break, and I'm usually
watch it
hanging
at
out with the
home.
dogs or masturbating.
Listen here, masturbate with your dogs some other time.
No, whoa, no, hold on.
You said you're usually with your dogs and masturbating.
Yeah, there's no better way to boost morale than to masturbate with the dogs in the room.
No other way to boost morale than to masturbate with your dogs.
Plus, I'm not gonna.
It's a 50s TSA.
Yeah,
You didn't say on them or in them. You just
No.
said with them.
No.
It's fine. It's a thing.
Make a crack about it. It's extra protein for them.
Extra. Oh.
Yeah, stop. We don't need that. We don't-
Yes.
Anyway,
I'll give you a jizz on their food. So there was
this just in.
dog protein goes through the roof when you jizz on their food. There was oh god, I forgot. Oh, you gotta watch it. Oh my god, there's a part at the end of it, like they're doing running backs and how they're gonna make money.
Okay.
And then at the like they always cut to like the wide receivers room where they're just like on a pile of money, you know, like, and they're ordering pizza, and he's like, what do I give the pizza guy? Like $1 million? I don't know. And then like they go back to the running backs room, but at the very end they go back to the wide receivers room at the very end, and then they show Stephon Diggs with a holding a bunch of pizza, and he's like, he's got more pizza than me. And then Thielen comes out from the other side and he goes, I get the same amount of pizza as you. I just know what to do with it. It's like I just do more with it. And I laughed. Oh my god! I was walking to my car from the bus and I laughed out loud. Good. He gets more pizza than me. It's like I get the same amount as you. I just know what to do with it. Oh God! I peed
I'm curious
out of my dick.
because who do you guys play this week?
Detroit.
Oh, duh. I know this is gonna be a good test because like Detroit's defense is pretty good, and
Their secondary's money.
Detroit's offense is all right. God,
She looks like she's in a rock video right
She's
now.
only getting more attractive. Like she's hot.
She's a jerk.
Excuse me. Your face is a jerk. M's talking about how Aaron
Isn't she
Andrews
the
is a
one
jerk
who-
and
keep going.
yep.
Isn't Aaron Andrews the one who she was going through some gate or whatever in her car, and somebody asked her? to
No,
play
that's not
something?
her. That's
she
not
said-
her.
Do you
That's
know-
not Aaron Andrews.
Who was
that's
that? Michelle
that's
Tafoya?
that. No, do you remember that like bleached blonde lady that was on ESPN? That,
Sam Ponder.
No, no, it wasn't Aaron Andrews. You're thinking of someone else. I cannot remember
Berman?
her name. No, no, you're fine. Aaron Andrews is a saint. You're fine.
She got videotaped in the nude through a keyhole of her hotel room. That's who that was. And they're like, and she's like, yeah, it was me. I was some pervert recorded me, and I was naked in the room. That's totally me. Like she came out and owned it, and I was like, good for you.
I wish someone would record me naked in a wait. What?
You don't want to break the internet, like literally break the internet. Like all the wires fry.
This just in. A whale out of water in a hotel room.
They pipe in sounds. Get this.
News articles: How the floor maintained its structure.
We don't know.
Yeah, it does.
I'm a whale on the 14th floor of the skyscraper. We don't know.
Cam footage from the elevator. See now.
So there was a tweet from Jelm Step 2 that I wanted to talk about. He said, "Is there anyone on your pro team that you'd be upset if the team traded them at the deadline? Like for me, it'd be Von Miller or Emmanuel Sanders would be thumbs down."
You'd be upset about Emmanuel Sanders, huh?
Jelm Step.
So I would also understand trading Von Miller or Emmanuel Sanders at this point because, like, with Drew
Excuse
Lock,
me.
they're going to be in a rebuild situation. They've got young running backs. They've got
Oh, God.
like a young, like
Think
kind
of
of young wide receivers.
Think of the capital you could get from Von Miller.
I know, like, it's one of those things that they're
Is Tyreek Hill playing?
I thought so.
Oh my God. Oh, there goes my fantasy.
I don't think he's done anything though.
Well, he got like 3 million points last week when I had him on the bench, and I didn't even know he was going to play. And of course, now that he's like playing and he's in, then they got some like 50-year-old dipshit throwing the ball.
Matt Moore.
Yeah,
I
who's
don't
never
remember
been good
what
on
were-
any team.
What were we talking about?
Sorry, it was Jelm Step. You said think they're going to be rebuilding with Drew
Oh
Lock.
yeah, no, like I get why you'd be upset about Von Miller and Emmanuel Sanders, but I honestly think you'd be able to get some decent draft picks for those two.
Yeah. Emmanuel Sanders maybe not so much because he's a little bit old and he's
Fifth
coming off
round,
an
maybe
injury.
though, like a fifth round draft pick.
Yeah,
It's
it's
still
definitely a fifth. But you'd think that like Von Miller, I feel like you could get really
a
good.
third round probably for Von, right?
Oh, I feel like I wouldn't trade him for anything under a 2
Yeah,
or over a 2, I should say.
but also you clear a lot of cap space if you get rid of Von Miller.
Plus, you still have Chubb, who's still young.
yeah,
So he'd survive. He'd survive a rebuild.
Matt Moore looks terrified. They just did a shot of him and he looks terrified.
He should be terrified.
Oh, that's a poor play decision.
on 3rd and 10.
who's-
That'll work.
Mike said Hill's been drawing double coverage too.
Fuck.
So who's on your team that you would like? Who's the one player on your team that you would be pissed about if they traded?
Kirk Cousins. No, just kidding. Fuck that guy.
Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook would be like, it would be upsetting, but it'd also just be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I think that would be my thing. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Would be like Eric Kendricks, Danielle Hunter, Dalvin Cook, probably Adam Thielen. I'd just be like, what are you fucking doing? Like, you guys suck. That's
Who's
probably about it.
Okay.
That I couldn't. That'd just be like, Diggs. Kind of like, I really love Diggs. Don't get me wrong, and I've always defended him for not being like a prima donna, like a wide receiver. Even though sometimes he acts really cocky, but it's kind of all a show for him.
Mm-hmm.
Like this last thing that he did with like wanting to like trade and this and that. Like I was kind of, it soured me a little bit. Like, why are you doing that? Unless they're just doing that to fuck with Kirk Cousins, which I totally understand. But I still love Diggs. If I had to choose between Diggs or Thielen to go, I'd
Yeah,
probably
that's a
choose,
good question.
I would probably choose Diggs, even though I think Diggs is younger.
Let's find out.
I think Adam Thielen is surprisingly old.
All right, Diggs is
Diggs is 26.
25.
25. Fuck. And
And
Thielen,
Adam
I want to
Thielen-
say, is 28.
29.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
Wow, I didn't know Thielen was
Yeah,
29.
That's why I say he's surprisingly old.
See, I would trade Thielen now then. Like, trade
yeah.
Thielen now while he's still
Man,
putting up solid
Thielen
numbers.
is such a
He's-
good story. Like, he came out and, like, he came from Minnesota State. Like,
Well, what
he
are the
couldn't even-
chances he's going to be this good next year, or as good as he was last year next year?
Well, they can. He's got another couple years, I think, at least.
Wide receivers don't last much longer than 32.
Yeah, they do. Like Antonio Brown was like 31.
Antonio Brown is batshit crazy and out of the league.
Yeah,
right now.
but he's not.
Larry
but he's
Fitzgerald
still,
is an anomaly.
Look, okay, no, take this for what it's worth. Antonio Brown is still a good wide receiver. He's just batshit crazy.
Yeah.
he's still a good wide receiver.
I just don't.
Julio
Brown
Jones is pretty old now.
Brown isn't
He's
your
still
best.
money.
Isn't your best.
No. But Julio Jones, he's like 30, 31.
None of us know. Either of us
30s.
know.
He's 30. And he's friggin' money as hell, bro.
Brother. Oof, I should slow down on this.
I do also think that like Thielen and Diggs probably need each other.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's never been. I shouldn't say that. It's never been proven when one's been out if the other one's been able to like be.
Neither one of them have really been out.
Yeah, I think one time Thielen was out, and Diggs was like, "I'm taking over," and he didn't. Like they probably just doubled him or something. Which what are you gonna do then? I don't know. But anyway, what are you gonna do about Cam Newton when he comes back? Tell him to fuck off.
Kyle Allen hasn't lost a game.
Mm-hmm. And he's
Oh my God,
doing
Jameis
very
Winston looked laughably bad.
so did Marcus Mariota.
Yeah,
He got benched
Yeah,
for Ryan Tannehill.
yeah. Jameis Winston. I was
Wait. What about the Cowboys?
Okay.
About trading? Who would you be upset if they traded?
Oh. I would be. I think I'd be pissed if they traded Jalen Smith or Van Der Esch.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's understandable.
I think everybody else. They're
pretty young, though.
I
You
think I would get
You wouldn't think they'd trade them.
no.
Zeke?
Uh,
If they traded Zeke, you wouldn't be like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?"
obviously yes. I would kind of assume that they wouldn't even trade. Zeke.
well, yeah, but like, just say everyone's on the table.
Yeah, no, I'd be like that and Byron Jones probably because he's like under the radar, one of the better quarterbacks in the league.
Is he a corner or a safety?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
he was a safety.
I thought I
they,
thought he was a safety.
They moved him to corner last year. He's excelled.
He's like a Micah Hyde
yeah,
who can just like play anywhere.
like a Swiss Army safety.
yeah.
Any of their starting offensive linemen, I'd be like, what the fuck is going on? But also, I get it.
I would get some of those probably.
I get like you could get some good shit for Tyron Smith,
You could
Travis
some
Frederick, Zach
really
Martin.
good shit for any of those guys.
Yeah.
Frederick. Oh,
Honestly, like I've been getting like they're all injured now all the time. Like okay, so La'el Collins and Tyron Smith were out this past game. They
and that
both
sucks
have-
because they're the tackles.
now Zach Martin's injured.
He's kind of injury prone.
Look,
Smith
like-
is very injury prone.
Yeah, so like three of their starters are fucking injured. I don't understand. Like, dude, it's just it's a shitty position, and it doesn't seem like we've drafted to replace anybody.
Well, you don't.
Oh, speaking of shitty position, the Broncos.
Yeah, the Flacco just got his shit kicked in. Okay, so I want to kind of talk about the Cowboys a little bit.
Okay,
Can we talk about Cowboys?
yeah,
a little
let's
bit?
do it.
I want basically what I want to say is I want to talk about why the fuck is Jason Garrett supposedly not on the hot seat.
Did you see that Jerry Jones said that if he fired Jason Garrett, he would be a top head coach candidate for any other team?
I did not see that.
Yeah, Jerry Jones thinks Jason Garrett is still
I
a
would
top head
like
coach.
to see that. I would like to see him go somewhere else and see what happens.
He's not on the hot seat though. Like so, but I will say that their offense I don't think is necessarily the reason to blame for their woes.
Somebody said, "Oh, it was
But their
Sam
defense-
Darnold." Do you hear Sam Darnold's quote? He said about the defense. He said, "Yeah, we knew what they were gonna do. They play like 2 high, 1 high all the time. Like, but we knew exactly what they were gonna do. Like, People know what they're gonna
Yeah.
do, and that's not good.
That was the biggest complaint about their offense until this year, was that their offense was insanely predictable, and now they've got Kellen Moore, and they're like, oh, we've got a different offense, but their defense is still stupid predictable, and their offense. Their offense is reverse predictable. It's now predictable in the fact that they're going to put everything on Dak, but they should go back to putting everything on Zeke. Like, Zeke's one of the best running backs in the league. Use the shit out of him.
Right. Not
The
to mention,
Panthers are doing it with Christian McCaffrey.
well, if only because running backs like that don't come around all the time. Like, it's hard to get a good running back. I mean, it's hard to get a running back that is that good.
Yeah,
Like, Christian McCaffrey doesn't come around all the time.
like the
Excuse me
Vikings are
for
running the
saying
piss out of Dalvin Cook
because he's
Dalvin
good.
Cook is solid,
Yeah.
and you're not gonna get like this right now is the best Dalvin Cook will ever be. Like this year, next year, and maybe the following year will be the best years of his career.
Well, because they're only good until like 30.
Yeah,
normally.
so use the fuck out of them. This is next year. Zeke will not be as good as this year's Zeke, and the following year Zeke will not be as good as this year's Zeke. Let's like run Zeke to death. Like
That's also why it upsets me. Yeah,
but it's I know
You're right.
Emerson.
This is why.
But
this
that's
is
also why we have Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard is solid. Run both of them until their fucking legs cannot churn.
Yeah,
I know it's barbaric,
Didn't
Adam.
get any better. By the way, the Vikings also have just drafted a third rounder, Alexander Madison, who's looking really good too. Like not as good as Cook, but like looking pretty good, and is a great like person to put in when you want Cook to have a rest.
Yeah,
which is awesome.
Yeah,
you guys have
so,
the same
like,
thing in Tony Pollard.
Exactly, but they're not using like. It doesn't seem like they're using either one of the running backs well, and they're just like Dak, throw it 50 times a game.
I don't think Dak is the type of quarterback to be able to win games for you doing just
No. Every time I've told both Emily and Brittany and whoever we're watching the fucking Cowboys game with the last few weeks when the Cowboys are behind, we are not a play from behind team. We have not been for some time. Like if we had Romo, we're a play from behind team, but we have not had that for a while. So when we get down, I pretty much assume that the Cowboys are going to lose because they're going to lose. Like they do not play from behind. This past week we started to come back against the Packers, but I never truly believed that they were going to win.
Yeah, well, they did come back though, like crazy style. Like it took a missed 2-point conversion for them to lose. That's nuts. So did you know that the refs, going back to the refs on that Lions game, if the Lions, the Lions Packers game, if they would have won, they would have been in first place. But now that they lost, they're in last place. That's That's how volatile the NFC North is because everybody is just log jammed together. I think it's the best division in NFL.
The Packers are surprisingly good, and I don't want to talk about it any
Their
further.
defense is better.
Yeah, the Vikings. I cannot tell if they're good or not. Like Jesse, that's not me trying to pick on anything because it's like it's like if Kirk Cousins has the fire under his ass, they're good.
They're either an elite team or they're a dump team.
Yes,
they can't decide.
I can't figure it out. The Lions, I think, are an under the radar good team who has been fucked in their losses.
The Lions are a good team. They almost beat the Chiefs. Mm-hmm. They're actually a good team, which is what scares me.
And the Bears, I think, are only good because of their defense, and they lost Akeem Hicks, and I do not know how they're going to be now.
So I am. You know what though? I'm a little bit. I'm going to be interested to see what happens to the Bears now that the Raiders exposed them a little bit.
I cannot believe they lost to the Raiders.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, they exposed them a little bit. Although I do think, like, I saw it happen when I was watching the Bears play the Packers. The best way to eliminate,
you got to catch that ball.
The best way to eliminate Khalil Mack from being effective, short passes. Just like bing, 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 right in the middle, right? Like boom, like quick passes, 1-2 out, 1-2 out. Like that's all you got to do. Because if he can't get to the quarterback, he can't sack the quarterback.
And that's kind of what Teddy Bridgewater does. Like he does the short passes.
He does have the ability to throw the long ball, but I remember like watching him when he was with the Vikings for that season where he like started for us, and I loved him. But like He couldn't throw the long ball for shit. He would throw the ball and it would just like go up and then just kind of like waft down. Like he didn't have a very good long ball.
Hey, this is really random, but going back to my Seattle conversation, we went to the place where they filmed for the Double R Diner for Twin Peaks.
Obviously, yeah.
We went there twice. We went
Yeah.
there 2 times in 3 or 4 days. The second day, so they're famous for their cherry pie and coffee.
Obviously.
Their cherry pie is fucking amazing. It is the best pie I've ever had.
I don't like cherry pie.
So I
like apple pie.
Em ended up getting pumpkin pie, and she
Ooh, I
really
like
liked
pumpkin
it.
pie. That's my favorite.
Brittany got boysenberry and liked it. On the last day,
boysenberry.
I got when we were back a second time, I got a piece of cherry pie and I got a piece of
That's a weird
and I got a piece of banana cream pie.
Oh God, banana cream pie.
It was. I wanted to like take my pants off and masturbate. It had sprinkles and whipped cream.
That's
it
very
was
interesting.
so good, Jesse. I wanna go. I would fly back for more pie from that place because it was so good.
So, they would get
Yeah, if
reamed
their
if
pie
their
was bad, it would have been bad. I would have been sad.
So get this, like you named, the best banana cream pie I've ever had in my life was made by my grandfather. My grandfather didn't make much, old school. But he made one of the best banana cream pies I've ever had in my life.
does he want to make another one now?
Well, he's deceased.
So he probably
So-
wouldn't be able to, or it'd be a little dry.
Oh, it would.
Sorry,
be.
bud.
No, I mean, I applaud that because that was good. That was good. That's good. I see why you're shocked, but I also see how I appreciate the value of that joke.
For some reason, I just imagined Mike watching this go, "Jeez, Nick."
Yeah. That was definitely the reaction of Mike. Jesus.
Oh man. Oh God.
Man, fucking XFL. I think I'm gonna boycott.
Oh, so we were at
The draft
at a
happened.
bar. I know, and I was they had it on the screens who got drafted, but I couldn't tell. The only thing I saw was
Lance Dunbar got picked
Oh,
up by
really?
somebody.
wow. I forgot. I'm surprised he's not in the league anymore.
Lance, I think.
I thought he was still
don't
with the
quote
Rams,
me.
but he's
I
not.
think he got
Really?
picked up by the Dallas Renegades.
That's funny.
A little bit of vomit on that one. A little bit of vomit.
Who was the one of the quarterbacks who was huge in?
Cardell Jones.
Yes, he got taken. I know.
I'm almost on the bandwagon with my coworker because the St. Louis Battlehawks look pretty. Like their logo is pretty sweet. Plus, they got Kristen Michael.
Oh shit! The return of Kristen Michael.
Dude,
Mike
By the
asked,
way,
"How'd you
remember-
know?" I just know you, Mike. Anyway,
yeah, right. Exactly.
where was that going to, my homie?
I sent my buddy the link about like the draft. And
Tyreek
he's-
Hill's walking a little gingerly.
And he said, God, what did he say? Oh, God, it's way my pass. I sent him the link about the draft, like who was being drafted, and he said in all caps, "Bro, Kristen Michael, are you serious? The Battlehawks are elite." Oh, it was hilarious.
I'm pulling up XFL draft.
But do you remember when I told like Kristen Michael used to infuriate me? Mm-hmm. It was this podcast.
Yeah.
That Kristen Michael used to just
Was it another
freaking
podcast?
infuriate me. Yeah, I know that's true. But think about that. Kristen Michael has been gone for a long time. We've been doing this is our 5th season. And like Kristen Michael, if I remember right, it's because I trusted him and he failed me in fantasy. That's why I was so mad.
Oh, Connor Cook that got taken too.
Yeah, but so did you hear about what they did with the quarterbacks? They just doled them out. They like gave, I don't know how they like did this, but the owners like of the XFL like just gave the top tier quarterbacks to the teams. So they didn't draft the quarterbacks. And Connor Cook was not one of the ones that got doled out. So he actually was somebody's first round pick.
I saw that. Oh, Coney Ely.
Coney 2012?
Nice. Matt McGloin.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm looking through, and I'm only naming players that I recognize.
There's some players out there, you know what I mean? I think that the power rankings just came out. I saw the power rankings and the Dallas Renegades were listed
funny.
number 1. But yeah, you should look up the Renegades because I think it was Lance Dunbar.
Landry Jones,
Yep.
Dallas Renegades,
But I am banning.
Cameron Artis Payne.
Yep. I am banning the XFL though. Not
Why?
gonna watch it because Carter
Lance Dunbar,
Schultz.
you're right. Sorry, Lance Dunbar for the Dallas Renegades.
Because Carter Schultz didn't even get picked.
Oh, that's
He wasn't even on
bullshit.
the list to get picked. It was bullshit.
That is
And neither was
bullshit.
Trent Richardson. Remember when Trent Richardson came in and like scored like 4 touchdowns? Like,
Yeah.
Well, they were all like 1-yard touchdowns, but like he wasn't in there. And now I'm mad at a certain website too because they named off players that should have been drafted in the XFL and didn't get drafted, and Carter Schultz wasn't even in that fucking list. Fuck.
What website?
I'm not naming them. Fuck 'em.
Pornhub.
Nope, they don't deserve it. Did you see that Myles Garrett got punched by a fan in the face?
Yes, I did.
Oh, we got to go rapid fire, man. We're almost done.
Oh, really?
A fan punched Myles Garrett. He came out of his car for a selfie and then punched him in the head.
Didn't he say something like he mocked the guy for like?
Yeah, he mocked him because he said like maybe if it even stunned me or like
Yeah.
even if it hurt a little bit, then maybe I'd be upset or something.
Kristen Michael got St. Louis Battlehawks.
Yeah, their logo is legit. I must admit.
I do.
Whoa.
Nice,
Whoa.
nice rhyme, man. Sorry, I'm.
The
loving this.
Battlehawks logo is legit. I want to stick my pants down and stick my dick in it. Damn it.
Oh no, yeah, that was too much. I'll close this now.
Legit.
Okay, what are we on now?
Kenny and Drake's on the trade block.
Yeah, I saw that. The Dolphins are just like. Do you think Flores will keep his job?
Yes.
Okay.
Like this is coming from above. This isn't like something that like he's not like also the GM, you know.
Yeah. Do you think the Broncos will turn this game around? I don't.
No.
But also, the Chiefs haven't done shit since Matt Moore
But
went
it's
in.
20-6. I mean, the only thing they have to do is not blow it. I think they won't not blow it, or they won't blow it.
Mike, do you think they'll blow it? Anyway.
Mike, tweet at us if you think they'll blow it.
Or just respond in our chat
Yeah.
here.
Chargers
Yeah.
don't have any fans in LA.
That does not surprise
the
me.
last 2 games. Why don't they?
McDonald's?
What do they do? What do you do if you're the Chargers? Do the owners even care because they're selling out the stadium
No, they don't
regardless?
give a shit. I can't figure out if the Chargers are good or not because like
I don't think they are right now.
Yeah,
They're not.
and is it because of injuries or is it because they did nothing in the offseason?
On paper, I feel like they should be good, but like their wide receiver core is
Decimated.
like Keenan Allen's still playing though.
But Keenan Allen's the only one who's surprisingly been healthy all season.
the thing is like they still have Austin Eckler who can catch the ball. Like they still have the Melvin Gordon came back. They should
They,
have been
they get
better. Like,
Russell Okung back. I mean, they get that's who I think he's back, right?
I cannot believe they freaking lost to the Steelers though. That was just like their season's over. They can't even beat like a Steelers team on their 3rd quarterback. They're done. I lost all faith in them last week.
Yeah.
Eli Manning has made the most career earnings in the NFL in NFL history. $252 million, $228,004.
Jesus.
Bradley Beal of the NBA is eligible for a 5-year, $266 million extension in 2020. Do you
NBA?
know who Bradley Beal is?
No. Why did you bring him to the NBA?
I brought it up because that's ridiculous. Eli Manning, it took 16 years to make $252 million. Bradley Beal is going to get a 5-year extension worth $266 million in 2020.
Oh, Mike knows who Bradley Beal is.
I know Mike knows. Mike knows.
Did you see that Odell Beckham Jr. thinks that he can play any sport?
Yeah, I saw that.
If the
I didn't
if
even,
the-
I didn't even fucking read that because
Yeah.
it's just like Odell Beckham being a blowhard.
Yeah. He hasn't even been good at football this year.
Yeah, stick to one, bitch.
I like that. He's with the Browns.
Yeah, and they haven't done shit. So, Brock Osweiler retired at age 28, and he made a fuckload of money.
He did for not having to do much. Emma, are you going to drink that champagne? Shake it off the pot, woman.
He was 15-15 record. Oh shit! We didn't even talk about. Oh, Darren Waller got an extension for around $9 million a year, but we didn't even talk about the Rams.
Oh, yeah.
The Rams. First of all, the Rams traded away Marcus Peters. No. First of all,
Yeah, you're right.
the Rams traded for Austin Corbett, a center from the Browns, for an undisclosed
I did
2021
not know
pick.
about that one.
Then the Rams traded away Marcus Peters to Baltimore for linebacker Kenny Young, who I've never heard of, and a 5th round pick in 2020.
That was to clear cap space
And then
for this.
the Rams traded for Jalen Ramsey for a 1st rounder in 2020, a 1st rounder in 2021, and a 4th rounder in 2021. What do you think?
I think Jalen Ramsey will be traded within the next 3 years.
Just like Marcus Peters.
Yes.
Marcus Peters is still young.
Yeah, the Rams are in currently like, fuck it, we've got to win a Super Bowl right now because we know our team is not going to last durability wise, and it's true.
Like I feel like they blew it already because like Gurley's not what he was.
If
Goff
they
is
did
getting
not- yeah.
killed out there.
Yeah, dude, and they keep losing to teams that they should not. Like, oh, not sorry, that's not true. But they lost to the Niners this past week. They've they keep losing to teams that they probably shouldn't if you were a Super Bowl contender.
Right.
And okay, yes, Jalen Ramsey is better than Marcus Peters, but how much of an upgrade? And the fact that they do not have a 1st round pick for 5 years.
Yeah. Well,
Now.
no, not
Yeah.
no, because it starts back in like 2017. Because they didn't have one in 2017, 18, 19,
Okay.
20, and 21.
So 3 more years, they still don't have a 1st round draft pick.
2 more years.
3.
20 and 21. Because
Okay.
the 19 draft just happened.
Regardless.
No, you're right though. Like they're not getting any young capital in. They're just they're pulling in old young capital. But
Yeah.
but Marcus Peters was one of those people.
Yeah. I don't really understand it. The Jaguars won in this
Yeah.
trade,
Oh, for sure.
but I don't understand why the Rams did it. You know? It's not like I get Akeem Talib going on IR, you have a hole to fill. But there've got to be cheaper cornerbacks. Protect the ball, you idiot.
Yeah, that's pretty
There've got to be cheaper cornerbacks that you can trade for.
Xavier Rhodes.
You want him traded?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Shit.
He's not good anymore. He's not very good anymore. The
He's-
roads are
he's like
open.
30 or 31, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, it's been the last couple of years that I've been like, oh, if I can get rid of him, like low key. It's almost like other people would hear me saying it or whatever, but like other teams would hear me saying it for some reason. I'm just, oh, I might want to get rid of him. He's starting to eat shit. Like he's gotten holding penalties 5 of the last 6 games.
Ooh, that's
Like-
not good. That's usually
He doesn't cover the number
that
one. wide
usually
receiver
means they
nor
can't
bust you
keep
on.
up. He gone.
Oh, go!
Oh, Tyreek Hill gone.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Tyreek Hill just scored a long touchdown, and that is the dagger. It's only the 3rd quarter, but that's the dagger. Hey, is
All
that
right, let's
juice?
finish this shit.
With a squeeze. I have Matt Darnold.
Matt Darnold.
I do.
Matt Darnold, everybody.
I actually do have written Matt
Quarterback for the Wets.
Darnold. Sam Darnold, Hunter Henry, Kirk Cousins, AP, and Robbie Anderson, baby.
I've got Alan Lazard.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Iowa State, did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah, Iowa State.
Shit. No, so I have Alan Lazard because right now Just Valtez, get whatever his fucking name
Marquez
is.
Valdez.
Geronimo Allison and Devontae Adams are all very unlikely to play, so that would leave
Really?
Alan Lazard to be their like main pass
And
catcher.
he's not bad. I'll
No.
tell you that much. Like he's got a big body. He's got the frame for it, and he made some pretty good catches.
Yeah, Latavius Murray. Alvin Kamara is dealing with a high ankle sprain, which they have not officially announced as a high ankle sprain, but it is a high ankle sprain. So there's a chance that they're going to play Kamara, but like there's a stronger chance that Latavius Murray gets all of the carries. They signed Zach Zenner yesterday
It's
as
not a bad,
insurance.
It's not a bad pickup.
No.
He's got some good. He had some good.
Did
shit
the
there.
Vikings have Zach Zenner, or was that
Detroit.
Theo Riddick?
Both Detroit.
No.
Now
but-
they have Amir Abdullah.
Amir Abdullah. Okay, sorry. I thought the Vikings had someone that was a Detroit right
yeah,
by
Amir
reject.
Abdullah. They picked him up last year, I think, off waivers.
And that's all I have for juicers.
Okay,
Squeezers,
Let's
whatever.
do Oh, look at the big. Oh, you have got to be
What?
kidding.
Okay.
No. Pick of the week.
$4.20. Third
Twabas.
quarter.
Okay. So, what's your saying? Pick of the week.
I'm picking the Jets to beat the Jets, who will get CJ Mosley back this week. The Jets to beat the Patriots on Monday Night Football.
Do you think this will validate you in a little bit? Like, do you think this will validate your loss? a little bit?
If the Jets beat if the Jets beat the Patriots, I'll be like, oh, they beat the Cowboys. That's fine.
No,
It
yeah,
makes me feel a lot
I shouldn't
better.
say just a little bit. Yeah, it would validate you like 100%.
Yeah.
Kansas City versus Denver. You said Kansas City. We already know that.
Who's your say what pick of the week?
Oh, sorry. Miami to beat Buffalo.
Oh shit, that is a bold say what pick of the week.
Because it's Miami. And Fitz Magic. The Fitz Magic is back, baby.
That honestly would be the reasoning for them winning. I would say that Buffalo's defense is the number one fantasy defense.
No,
this
it's
week.
not. The number one streaming fantasy is anyone playing the Dolphins. Oh, because they're playing the Dolphins.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like overall, but that makes no sense when you say streaming. Shut up, bro. All right.
Jesse, I'm just hanging out with you.
I've had a
man.
little bit of drinks.
Yeah. Emily, I'm only asking if you're going to drink the rest of that because I'm parched.
Oh, by the way, Nick, I
Yeah?
should tell you this. I went out to
Oh shit. Mexican standoff.
Emily. Oh shit!
Oh shit.
I'm outnumbered. You're gonna kill me first.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Emily's not going to kill me.
I'm gonna kill both of you right now. Oh fuck!
Shit.
Killed you both. Fuck you.
Well, enjoy.
Anyway.
You got to finish this podcast without me.
I won because
Before
I
I
knew
am
you guys
dead.
were gonna fucking scheme against me. There's gonna be some signals.
Gamers.
Uh,
And then the soundtrack starts playing in the background.
Oh, when did the Chiefs score?
the Tyreek Hill.
Oh.
Well, it seemed like it was a while ago though. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Who knows?
Oh man. Yeah. Jeez.
Sorry.
That sounded like the beginning of the Gorillas, Clint Eastwood.
I'm happy.
Not that part. Before that part.
I got sunshine. Yeah. Oh, Dak is a sleep number
Yeah.
spokesperson.
And the Sleep Number is the official Minnesota Vikings thing, so you might as well just have him on our team.
Yeah.
Hey Google,
Do you want
play
Dak?
Trover Saves the Universe on Spotify.
Do you want Dak as your quarterback?
Trover. They always say Trover.
Trover. Take one.
Do you hear someone in the background goes, "Yeah, right." Right before he starts saying Oakland versus Green Bay.
Green Bay.
I have Green Bay as well. The Rams versus the Falcons.
You know what? I think the Falcons are going to be the Rams.
That could
Wait,
have been
where
a
is it? Where is it?
Atlanta.
I think the Falcons are going to beat the
That
Rams.
could have been a say what pick of the
It
week.
could be.
Rams.
But I
have
think the
Rams.
Jets beating the Patriots is a bigger say what pick
Yeah,
of the
it
week.
is. San Francisco versus Washington.
Washington. San Francisco. Washington doesn't stand a chance. San Francisco has the best defense in the league right now. Jesse's crooning to this song right now.
Houston versus Indianapolis. I love that. All the other games will break your PS4.
Houston versus Indianapolis. I'm gonna pick Indy.
That's actually a pretty good pick. Also could
Be a say what pick of the week.
kind of, but
Because
Indianapolis
Houston is
good.
playing really fucking well
So
right
is
now.
Indianapolis.
Yeah, but Indianapolis is coming off a bye week.
Yeah, I'm saying Houston. They're coming off a big win. So Minnesota versus Detroit.
Oh shit! Where is this?
Detroit.
I'm gonna pick Minnesota. I think they're too fucking hot right now.
They're so hot right now.
They the fact that Thielen had a ball last game last week, and then Stephon Diggs in the following week.
Yeah,
Like I think right now I think the Vikings are flying hot right now.
I think Cook's gonna have.
It's probably
big
gonna.
game too,
I
right?
think it's gonna be an all around. I don't know. We'll see, but I think the Vikings are gonna win.
All right, me too. Obviously, Jacksonville versus Cincinnati. Jacksonville. Let's just skip this bullshit.
Nope, I'm gonna pick Cincinnati.
Wow, I picked Jacksonville. Arizona versus the Giants.
Arizona gets Patrick Peterson back. I'm gonna pick Arizona.
I picked the Giants. But I don't like that pick at all.
Excuse me.
When did I do that? That was 2 days ago. I'm picking Arizona. Fuck it. Miami versus Buffalo is my Miami
Buffalo.
Pick of the week. Yeah, Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Chargers versus Tennessee.
Who?
Chargers versus Tennessee.
Chargers.
Yeah. See. Okay. So Chargers are gonna. It's a comeback win because it's Tannehill.
I can't figure out if the Chargers are good or not, though.
Yeah, but we'll know after this because if they can't beat Tennessee, Baltimore versus Seattle. This is a good game.
Seattle. I currently vote Russell Wilson as the MVP of the league.
I have Seattle too, and I vote,
Russell Wilson
I
is
vote down
fucking good. Would you rather have right now I would rather have Russell Wilson on my team than any other quarterback in the league. What about you? Right, he hasn't thrown an interception. If he thinks the play is going to shit, he fixes it. Like he solves the issue. He is one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
I would want, like this season or right this minute,
Right now, which quarterback would you want on your
because
team?
I really want Patrick Mahomes on my team because he's
I do
young,
too, but
he's so young and like he's got it's got his whole career in front of him, and Russell Wilson is not super old, but like
I think I would. This might be stupid and crazy, but I think right now I would choose Russell Wilson over Patrick Mahomes. Wilson has been in the league long enough where you know where you're going to get.
Mm-hmm.
He's also adjusted his style where he only runs if he has to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I'm trying to do a quick like brainstorm in my head. It went to a dark place just for a second. New Orleans versus Chicago. Skip.
Hey,
this
remember
bullshit.
that time I hit on your wife a little bit?
Yeah, I was there. Like hit on her over me.
Man, that was almost a cuckold situation.
I'm like, oh, all right. Well,
I guess that's
Emily,
what we're getting into.
Get the camera, Emily.
Their camera phone.
We got pretty nice webcams.
Yeah,
we could
we do have some decent
do it
webcams.
live. That's the weird thing, though. Like, all right, I'm gonna skip this. I work with your wife. I can't go any further. New Orleans versus Chicago.
Trubisky's playing. I don't think that
Trubisky!
saves. Is it in Chicago?
Yep.
I'm picking Chicago.
I think Chicago knows Teddy. I'm picking New Orleans.
That's true.
Anyway. But that's a good pick. That's a tough one.
That is.
Philadelphia versus Dallas.
New
Sunday
Orleans
Night
has been
Football.
playing surprisingly good. with Teddy.
Yeah, but the questionableness of Kamara makes me super nervous about that. Like if Kamara doesn't play, then it's not gonna be New Orleans. It's gonna be
Yeah,
Chicago for sure.
but honestly, if Kamara doesn't play and they still win, I would say New Orleans would be a favorite for like NFC champion.
Yeah, until they face us in the playoffs, and then there's a Minneapolis Miracle too.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, that should have been a pick.
Yeah.
Philadelphia versus Dallas Sunday Night Football.
I have been since Sunday all week. I have been preparing to say Philly.
You can't say Philly.
I know, and I have been prepared for you to say that same goddamn thing, but I am so tired of believing that the Cowboys can win.
Hey, don't
and
stop
they
believing.
just shit the bed.
Hold on to the
I'll pick the
Philly.
Cowboys because that's who I've got to pick, but I will not be surprised when the Eagles beat the Cowboys. I think at this point I'm picking the Cowboys because of Doug Peterson saying that they're going to go down
I don't
there
like
and
that
beat
at
the
all.
Cowboys.
That makes me mad. But
For coach to say that, I think it's shitty. Players, I fully expect. For coaches to do something like that, I think is a shitty thing.
the thing is that he knows it was shitty because he backtracked on it. Like that's he's being an asshole. For that reason, I wanted to pick Dallas, but I didn't.
I get it.
I'm sticking with my guns on this, and this is 2 days.
They lost to the 0-4 Jets, so I get it.
I don't know, man. I think they could still. I do think they can win, but I've picked Dallas. I think every single time, and you haven't picked Minnesota every time. So
I picked Minnesota last week.
you did. New York Jets versus New England.
I picked the Jets for my
Say
save pick of the week.
and I picked New England because I'm not an idiot. Bye weeks are Carolina, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and Tampa Bay, and that's all we have.
I like this podcast. It was feel good. It felt good.
We're going on 1 hour and 16 minutes.
Nice. Mike, are you still with us, dog?
Mike, talk to me. Why don't you ever?
You know what? I did not expect to miss it, but I kind of missed volleyball this week.
Oh, I didn't at all. I even forgot it was a thing.
I missed
this is what I was
hanging
gonna
out with
say.
my friends.
I was just in J&A Tap on Sunday because, like I said a little bit earlier, I went out to my wife took my daughter to a princess ball for her birthday present, which was a long time ago. But
Mike's still with us.
whatever.
Yeah, dog.
But so Brianne took Harper to a princess ball in Cedar Rapids, and she's like, "Well, you got to hang out with Logan." I'm like, "Well, Vikings game," and she's like, "Fuck you," and I was like, "You're right." It's very that's good because. But I took my son to a barbecue place, Mosley's in town here.
Is it
and
good?
They have air hockey.
How is
And they
it?
have video games, and we played air hockey 3 times. We played a bunch of video games.
Did you beat him?
He beat me 2-3. Wink.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I get
I
it.
won the last one because I was
get
like,
it.
all right, I'm not going.
But you
out.
know, just because they're kids doesn't mean you have to give them social
No,
treatment.
but he was having a really good time. First of all, whenever it went in my goal, he thought he scored a point or I scored a point. He had it screwed up. It was kind of funny. But and then we went to J&A Tap after that, and I played a game of Silver Strike bowling with him.
with Logan,
yeah,
Nice.
and he got a 21,
nice.
but I got a 200. I got a 203 or something.
shit. Man, the last time we did a 3-game series, you fucking crushed it towards the end.
Yeah, we just played one game, and it was weird to just be there sober and get a 204 or something.
Mike, I'm gonna close out of the Twitch chat. We're not logging off, but I'm gonna close out of it so I won't see if you say anything.
Bye, Mike.
So, hey man, I'm glad you've been able to watch us. This is fucking
Thanks
fun.
for coming with the journey. Don't
But
stop believing.
I'm just closing this so I can shut my laptop down because I imagine we're wrapping up.
Hold on to that and well, we're just gonna shut this down anyway.
Yeah. Hey guys, you should listen to us anywhere podcasts are available.
Yup, you could watch us live every time we do this at twitch.tv/ProFootballJuice.
Tweet at us at ProFBJuice on Twitter, hashtag Juice Nation.
You could tweet us any questions you have or what you're drinking or anything. Dick pics at profootballjuice@gmail.com.
Facebook us at ProFBJuice or Pro Football Juice. Really, I'm not really sure which one.
I don't know what it is either. Well, you'll find it. Just type in Pro Football Juice on Facebook and you'll find it. Thanks to smoking room pills.
Thanks to Arcadian Brewing for all your brewing needs.
Thanks to Emily, who I almost started.
Thanks to Brand, who's looking pretty hot.
I went like this and went like this. I almost started another stand
I
up.
keep talking about Brand looking all
Oh, she's
hot and
looking
stuff.
super fine.
Yeah,
oh,
dog.
Shit, wanna slap me up? Piece of that.
Yeah, man. I cut me off a
Like a
piece of that.
Christmas ham.
Brand, you're looking fine.
She.
Emily always looking fine.
Well, you know, I work with her. It's kind of weird.
Yeah,
But
you don't have to say anything. She'll sit on my face later.
close the door.
Emily gonna poop.
Emily, close the door quick.
Emily, close the door when you poop.
Emily, close the door quick. Oh shit, she's super fine. She. Oh shit. Oh damn, y'all. Oh shit.
Ooh, you know who's fine? Anne Hathaway. I like Anne Hathaway. She's fine.
Oh,
as
it's
hell.
Emily. Nothing happened. Anyway,
Mike is fine.
Mike's super fine.
Super fine.
Shit. Is that it?
I don't even know anymore. Deuces. Oh, am I finished your chicken?